Alright guys, so today we're going to be learning how to play spoken off the Rekindle album by the Church Vessel. There's some pretty neat piano parts on this that really gives a unique sound and a unique feel to the song. They sound like they could be pretty complicated, but I'm hoping that if we could just break them down kind of slow, you'll be able to pick those up. The progression is not too difficult on the song. If you need a chart and you don't have access to one, email me, miguele@thechurch.fm, and I'll be happy to send you a chart for that. But again, today's purpose for this tutorial is to show you the piano parts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let's play the song, and you'll hear a couple things that really stand out. Okay, again, most of these songs have multiple layers. We're focusing on piano and how to play this where you can capture the feel in a church setting. Okay, so it's going pretty straightforward there. It's playing a 1, 3 minor, 6 minor, 4, and this is in the key of E. Part right here that's going to be prevalent throughout the song, and that can sound a little intimidating, but I'm going to slow that down, and it's actually not too bad. The bass hand will change on that because there's some different times where the chord progression changes, but you play that same thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause that right now and we'll work on that. Okay, so again, this is in the key of E. And if you're familiar with the number system, I'll try to use numbers to break down what I'm doing here. So for those of you that are not, this will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and starts over again. Okay, so again, the song is in E. It starts off with just playing a 1 to a 3 minor, to a 6 minor, to a 4. Piano thing going on. So you're going to go here, and basically what you're doing is you're taking the first inversion, second inversion of E. Okay, so basically you're taking this note here and you're dropping it down here. Okay, and you're going to hear So if you're looking at it there, what we're playing there actually is going to be a 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 5, 1, and then 1, 5, 1, 5, 3. Okay, so speed, and then from there it's going to drop down and go to the 5 on your bass hand. So your 5 is going to be right here, and you're going to drop this down to here. To the 6, okay, so, and then when it drops down to the 4, you're going to hear a okay, so slow that down a little bit. 6, 5, 1, 5, 6, 1, 2. So, see that? 1. Okay, and you just hang up on that coming out the chorus. So just play the intro. And this is the last part of the verse. Continues on there. Okay, so again, I know it looks a little difficult, but if you break it down real slow, and then to the 5, and to the 6, to the 4, back to the 1, to the 5, to the 6, to the 4, next verse, there is a hope. Alright, so one more time, just full speed. I'm sorry, I went to the 6 instead of 5. Let's do that again. So, full speed. So again, I know it's a kind of real tricky. It's just going to take a little bit of practice, and honestly, it's actually harder to play it slow than just play it at the full speed with the song. You kind of get into the mood of the song. So you'll do that again a couple times throughout the song. Let's see. So you do the intro. Anytime you come, so coming out of that first verse, it's going to do that. It's going to do that coming out of the chorus 1. And then coming out of the bridge, you'll go into some music, and we'll start doing that. Now, when it gets into that music, the progression changes a little bit to 1/3, 4, 6, 5. So let's go back, and I'll just show you that right here. So typically, this would be 1/3. I'm sorry. So this would be 1/3, 4, 6, 5. Right. So what you'll do is you'll do the same thing here, but you'll start with your bass hand on a 3. You see that? Same thing. And then you just doing a different bass pattern here. But you're playing the same thing. Alright, so you'll hear that a couple times. Your bass chords, again, will change throughout the song. They stay pretty consistent at the beginning, and then towards the end they stay pretty consistent. So you just have one major shift there. But just remember that your right hand, when you're playing that melody, will remain the same. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it here a little bit so we can listen to another part of the song. So this is fixing to go into that music that I was talking about. Technical difficulty there. So this is where you're doing that 1/3, so you're actually doing a 3 down to the 4. playing this melody and coming out the end, it does something else with the piano that gives you a really nice feel to finish it out. Alright, so that's how the song will end. And so to capture that feel, okay, so at that point, the progression that you're playing in is actually that 1/3 to the 4, 6, 5. But at this point, you're also doing that little lick of going. And so as you come out of that, when you get into that 3, you're going to come here. Okay, so again, you're going to be in the middle of doing this. Let's see if I can go through it full speed. Sorry. Okay, so one more time, just doing that last part. And the tricky part there is that you're going to be in the middle of doing that lick, so you got to get real good at that so you can make a smooth transition from going. So that'll capture the feel of the song. Again, just listen to the song. It's a very simple song for the most part, other than those couple little piano parts. Get them real good, and if you really get to master those, it's going to enhance that song tremendously, and your congregation will feel like you're playing right along with the CD. Once again, if you just found this song and we're just YouTubing, seeing if there's a tutorial, go ahead and get the album. It's called Rekindle by the Church Vessel. It's available on iTunes, Spotify, Rhapsody, Google Play. Anointed album. Get the album. Listen to all the songs. If you have any questions, again, feel free to email me, miguel.e@thechurch.fm. If you need a chord chart, send me an email. And as always, I hope that this tutorial has been a help for you. May Yahweh richly bless you.